Coming soon to own on
YouTube
video
and Twitch.
DVD.
Horror movies I will beat effortlessly. Let's get straight into it. We already know what it is.
I spent the last couple of days watching even more horror movies, and I'm furious seeing how they handle these situations. Like, Leatherface
Talk to
ain't
me.
him, bro. He's a fat nigga with a chainsaw. What's that compared to a nigga with a rocket launcher? Guy's built
Oh my
like
god.
Cameron from Modern Family. He is not eating no hollow tips. And honestly, I would never go to Texas without a gun on me. Actually, I'd never go to Texas. I'm keeping my black ass in Oregon, inside, with the AC on. But anyways, I want to discuss more horror movies I think I'd survive, or at the least, get a better ending. I took subscriber suggestions though, so some of these movies, bruh, are a little impossible, okay? Cut me some slack. First up,
Alright. But you can't do no whole shit and be like, oh, I would have just brought a fucking machete. I would have brought a Tommy gun. Nah, you gotta put yourself in the same scenario they in.
we got Iron Lung, which I've never seen coming into this. I've
Me
never even
neither.
seen Markiplier. Yeah, no guys, I'm sorry, okay? I was watching
What?
Rice Gum and playing Storm 4 instead. But basically in Iron Lung, the whole universe is in the gutter. And all they have is survivors and moons covered in tomato juice. Oh shit. I don't know how this made my list, bro. I was not prepared for this. I thought this nigga went on a diving trip. But basically, Mark or Simon has been kidnapped. And they want him to explore a moon covered in tomato juice. He's trapped inside some shitty submarine that'll apparently break if he goes too far down. Wow, bro. The conditions ain't looking so good. Like, is killing myself an option? Like, think about it, okay? I said get a better ending. Like, that might be a
Nah, you gotta survive
better
this.
ending, but basically they send him flying down and want him to take photos. I mean, he can't escape the submarine, and even if he did, he drowned, so like doing their mission is probably the best option, you know what I'm saying? Fairs, twin, fairs. But I didn't even mention the worst part. This nigga is not alone in the tomato juice. There's what the fuck is this, bro? He started getting smacked around by a mysterious
God
creature,
damn.
but this might have been good enough. I don't know. He could have told his kidnappers about this fine and got pulled back up. I would have started lying like Pinocchio, but I would have said I found Amelia Earhart in the Krabby Patty's secret formula. Once you get pulled up, you're gonna have to transform into prime Mike Tyson, but you're gonna have to like knock out 20 guards. Like, this is your only chance. And if you don't do it, you're dead. Like cooked, bro. Like, you getting fried. Like, nigga, you're done. Might be a bad idea, but
GG's,
like,
bro.
what do you want from me, bro? I'm trying, bro. His scientist kidnappers learned science from TikTok, giving him the worst comms. These niggas are morons! And he's in his ship seeing ghost dudes. Like, if you ask me, the best thing you can do is just crash out, bro. Go full speed and smack into some shit and blow up. Look, y'all, this one's a lose-lose. Y'all told me to do it knowing damn well I had no chance. I will take my loss on this one. Next up,
I
we got
bet.
Ready or Not 2.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I only seen the first one. After the first one ended, I didn't know where a second one was needed or where it could go. But no, I'm finna tap in.
I
See what's
personally
up.
think it wasn't as good as the first one, but like, that's just me. We come back from where we left off, and damn, Grace is smoking on her family that she just put on a shirt like 10 minutes ago. She then wakes up in the hospital, reuniting with her sister, who she hasn't seen in a very long time. Meanwhile, this old nigga lets his group chat know Grace has beat the game. So his children named Ursula and Titus pull up and kill him. Just for naming them niggas Ursula and Titus, he deserved this, bro. Like, that's actually disrespectful. But while Grace is about to be taken in, obviously, because her story sounds like straight cap. What do you mean you married into a rich family, then they all mysteriously exploded? Just
Yeah, they all just somehow exploded at the same time.
you trying to get that bag, twin. I respect it. But out of nowhere, the cop gets sniped with a knife by this dude named Bill, and I can't lie, he's moving different. He's a muley killer with range. Their best bet is to run around this hospital staying low, then boom, 360, break this nigga's ankle, straight DBD bag. Oh, what? Y'all saying that ain't gonna work? Okay, bet, okay. Then you're gonna have to go back and loot the dead police officer's body and snatch his pole, which she did. But just look at how she's holding it. Like, she's just asking to get, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. He smacked that shit right out of the way. Man like me would have been peeking corners like Prime stomping in Rainbow Six Siege. Like fuck it, I'll wallbang this.
I'm not gonna lie, he's not lying though. He's not lying though. You know, respectfully, she is a more frail woman. It's not the fact she's a woman, but she is more on the skinnier side. But like somebody like me, you try to grab my gun, fire, pistol whip his ass. It's a knife to a gunfight. If anything, the minute I touch that gun, I make sure everything good. And no jams. It won't none of that. No misfires. Safety off. I'm hunting him now.
nigga. And to my non-gamer viewers, no, I did not say I would just have sex with a man. I didn't say that. He gets on top of Grace and goes for the kill, but before he could get it, he explodes. Grace then gets up and gets ready to dip when the elevator doors open and them boys move like the dudes from back rooms, threw some gas traps down and knocked her out. Personally, this man would never have got that gas trap off. I would have emptied the entire clip on him. But the girls then find themselves tied up by the 5 families of the cult. Their lawyer then says when Grace won the game, she won the chance to run the family. Same position the old dude had, but after killing him, his kids have a chance for the spot. Kinda crazy when you think about it, like old dude knew he was washed, like he knew he had no chance. Nigga said, take me out, ref, bench me. So basically,
Wow.
it's like double or nothing with the head of the families trying to hunt her down.
So wait, I'm kind of confused on like the plot line here. In the first one, she had to complete the games to marry into the family, but when she succeeded, she would have had to do this as well. So how the fuck does she marry into the family? Like the other family members had married into the family. How the fuck does she marry into the family?
Ending at dawn. We had rice people
I might have
hunting,
missed it.
builder people hunting, smelly people hunting. They had anyone
Yo,
in this family.
come on, bro. Come on. You can't-
Bro. And I gotta say, it really shows because these niggas are absolute garbage villains, bro. It's like a scary movie. The girls start out in this field getting sniped at by this absolute stormtrooper. So they run to this cover and create a smoke screen, running into another trash can. Like, how do you have bad aim with a melee weapon? But then the sniper dude one-ups him. This man sniped a propane tank and blew up his own teammate. Can we bench this dude? But the other dude still got up, following the girls into a laundromat. I don't know. But I do know he lost his machete to a laundry bag. Goofy ass dude, like take that mask off, bro. Dude then got held down with a blanket and pushed into a washing machine. You're a straight jester, bro. A joker of a villain, bro. Like what? This was never for you. But this one right here is even crazier. They ran into the Asian lady, who has a whole samurai sword, by the way. But they throw some poker chips at her face and use her as a weapon to take out another person. Gang, this shit is a comedy. Like, who is not beating these silly ass villains? I would have already escaped. They then ran upon the twins and snatched their weapons. Easiest win of all time, right? No. They got distracted and lost for the most part. If that was me in their situation, the movie would have ended right there, bro. Roll the credits. That might be a generational sell. She had the weapons, positioning, she had everything to win. Her next fight was versus some rich girl who's probably never boxed in her life, and not very smart considering she shot a bazooka backwards. Low-key,
Oh shit. Hold on, Kyle. Hold on, buddy. Here. I didn't know you had all that back there. Let me stop playing. But she shot a fucking bazooka. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's just I wouldn't say plot, but if she got lucky, that bitch shot backwards.
like, shouldn't this have like destroyed her eardrums or something? I don't know. Either way, she immediately got pepper sprayed. But get this right, y'all. She grabbed the pepper spray bottle and then sprayed it back at Grace. Goofiest fight to the death ever. How do you let a blind person snatch your weapon? Look at the fight they was having right here. It was kind of funny though, I'm not gonna lie. She ended up knocking her out with a piano twin. Then she went out and found a whole ass shotgun. Oh yeah. It's time to W key. Pulled up to their front door with a golden spaz. Shorty had a shootout with a little nigga like, mijo, chill, por favor, you know what I'm saying? But eventually, she runs into her sister and Titus, and they come to agreement she'll give up, but Titus has to marry her. It's a loophole, making her part of the family so they can't kill her. But that makes Titus her husband and the boss of the family. So later, the sister comes and she's like, yo, like, we cannot let this dumbass nigga run things around here, bro. We can't allow it. But boom. Big Titus was already behind her, and I ain't gonna lie, it was getting scary. He smoked her on the spot for speaking down on him. After this, when she's about to join the devil's worshipping family, she makes a 200 IQ play. She's like, I'm gonna just kill this man right here, why not? Stab dude up in his neck and finish him off, then resign to her position as leader of the family. So now, whoever has the ring by Dawn is the new leader. Dawn was in 3 minutes, by the way, so they gotta get that thing quick. But she threw the ring into a pit of bodies, and they start diving in there, fighting like, what is this cartoon death, bro? It's silly, man. All I'm gonna say is, with these goofy villains, bro, I would have never had the movie be this long.
Yo, I'm on vacation, y'all, and I just realized I literally forgot to introduce my own mans, bro. But this is Mace okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he understood the assignment of the video to explain how he beat it that much, but, you know what I'm saying? I respect his time, so I'm gonna put him on the video still.
Pearl is an aspiring movie.
But now, Ready or Not 2, I think I missed, he might have explained it, but I've never seen the second one, but I'm kind of missing the point. In the first one, she had to complete the games to marry into the family. When she won the games, she had to complete a double or nothing series of games to become the head of the family. But if she failed, then how do other people become into the family? Because in the first movie, there were people that were married into the family. I don't know. I'm lost.
movie star who's stuck working the land in frenzy fields. Like most women, she's downright delusional. She thinks she's too special to take care of her disabled dad and generally
Damn.
believes she's destined for something greater. It kind of reminds me of that time Eustace applied for Streamer University. Nigga, you're not getting in. Fries, gang, fries. But in reality, she's just a psychopath. Pearl is honestly just getting started. Everything from this point forward gets worse. Pearl goes to watch a movie and runs into a worker that's there trying to shoot his shot. Well, I guess I shouldn't say try, cause he greens that motherfucker. Poor
Green
guy.
giant.
Doesn't know what he's getting himself into. Not only is she cuckoo nuts, she's also married. Even when you're off at war, fighting every day, just hoping for the chance to make it back home to see your wife's face one more time, she'll find a way to stab you in your back and lay up with another man. On her way home
Same,
from town,
man.
she
Just
sees a
sad.
scarecrow in a field and for some odd reason decides to start dancing with it. I feel like this shows that she just truly wants to be why is she making out with it? Wait,
What?
Scarecrow
Come on, dog. Come on. Well, we could have cut that scene out. Keep it
Oh
a
my
buck.
man, dap me up, brother. After getting her freak on, Pearl goes home and draws a bath for her dad, and she low-key starts getting freaky with him too. Or, I don't know, maybe she wants to kill him or something. I don't know what she's doing, she's overly freaked out. The next day, Pearl's rich homegirl Mitzi pulls up and tells her there's auditions for an upcoming show. Pearl tells her mom about the audition at dinner, and they get into an argument. You will never be shit. Her mom's driving, by the way. Let me run that back one more time. You will never be shit. 9!
Damn.
Then the mom
Smack the
somehow
lightning in
manages to
her
light
ass.
herself on fire, and Pearl has the big brain idea to throw boiling hot water on her to try and put out the flames. Left her looking like my meat after the 5th goon session of the day. Pearl might have been no help, but I think the universe just wanted her mom dead. She went out like she was in a Final Destination movie. There's no beating that. Pearl then drags her mom down to the basement and runs off to get freaky with the new side nigga, Mr. Movie Man. My man. I didn't know you were moving like that. She might be a little crazy, but if I'm in his shoes, I'm doing the same thing. I can fix her. In the morning, he drives her home like the gentleman he is, and Pearl insists on bringing him inside the house, past her dad who's just been sitting there stuck in his chair the whole time, and up into her bedroom. Big bro was about to get round 2, but he started getting freaked out when he kept hearing strange noises in the basement.
Tell me more about Europe. When can we go?
Don't you think you should go check?
He makes up some shitty excuse and hops in his whip, but before he can drive off, Pearl comes out with a pitchfork and stabs him straight in the chest. Rookie mistake. Everybody knows when you're having second thoughts on a link, you have your homie call you and say your grandpa just fell off a bike and died or something. Pearl then kills her dad and heads to the audition. And all I can say is crickets. They should have thrown tomatoes at her ass, I'm not gonna lie. All that talk about
Damn, it
how
was
you're
that
gonna
bad?
be the biggest star and you had the nerve to get on stage and do some straight jester activities. She's lucky Simon Cowell wasn't one of the judges because he would have straight up embarrassed her ass.
I'll give you a tip for future auditions. Don't.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you gotta, like, I wouldn't say beg, but if you gotta, please, I'm a star, you're not a star.
Mitzi then takes Pearl home and Pearl starts venting about her life. Mitzi realizes this bitch is crazy and tries to leave, but Pearl grabs an axe and, hold on.
Hold on, run.
Of course
We didn't even see what she tripped on. She just fell.
this bitch tripped. Wait, hold on, she might get away.
Nah, it's cooked.
Nah, never mind. She got her ass walked down. Pearl is a $120 soaking wet. How nobody just punched her in her shit, I don't know. I would have simply just picked her up, walked her down to the creek, thrown her in, and watched the alligator eat her. But
I mean, the only one who was capable of actually just doing that got caught off guard and got hit with a pitchfork through the chest. But that was horror movies I would beat effortlessly. Let me know what horror movies like y'all think y'all could beat, or if y'all could beat some of these horror movies. With that being said, I'll see y'all later though.
Why you standing all by yourself? Those shoes are made for dancing with someone else. Why don't we move on?